afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place to chill that is the Coffee Company. This episode is going to be, dedicated a bit to self-improvement. Need to improve some of the things. I'm still a bit annoyed at myself with some of the things I said yesterday, which I have apologised for, and was one thing I said, but people make mistakes. I certainly make mistakes all the time, and I profusely apologise. I'm my own biggest critic. I'm my own probably biggest defeater, really. I'm my own biggest defeater. So I'm very much trying to improve my language and improve myself as a person. So we're going to get there. We're getting there, and we're doing so with the support of the Coffee Beans, the coffee community. And yeah, hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. It is Friday, but it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a very good weekend, I think. 3 days until I go to Canada, so that's really exciting. It's really, really exciting, and we're going to have fun over there. We're going to get better, and we're going to finally have a break. We haven't had a break really since we went to Dorset, but I wouldn't even call that a break because it was absolutely crazy with the Kaufman family. But yeah, so finally we're getting sort of a break. We're going to hang out with all of our really good friends over there, and we're just going to have a fun time. We're going to welcome those that are in the chat so far. We've got three people in the house so far. Big up, Chris Agenbar. Big up, big up. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, sir. Big up, big up. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, and hopefully you have a wonderful weekend as well. Mr. Jason Bell, long time no see, sir. Big up. Hopefully you're having a great day as well. I need to actually add you. Damn it. That's another person I need to add to the list of credits. So, yes, we need to write that down. But hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Chris is saying, definitely I am my worst critic, and I fight what is inside me. I'm one of my I'm almost self-defeating with the way I look at myself, but I'm gonna improve myself. We're getting better. We're gonna improve ourselves, and we all make mistakes. And I'm gonna what's it called? I'm gonna fix my mistake. I'm gonna fix it, and I'm gonna fix myself. So it's gonna be better, much better. Glad you're getting a break. Canada is going to be. It's great. Cheers for that, sir. Yeah, it's going to be great. Really looking forward to the break. It's going to be fun to just see everyone and just be out of the loop for a bit, not having to go in 100 million streams a week. And yeah, big up. Eugene, big up, Eugene. Hopefully you're well, sir. Hopefully you are well. Saying hi, everyone. Levy, big up. Levy out. Big up, sir. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Yeah. Definite place to be. I'm feeling happier today. Was very unhappy with myself last night, but been reassured by loads of people, and we're going to improve. But last night's show was fun. I enjoyed it. A lot, but need to fix myself. We're getting there. Driving at the moment. Big up, sir. Big up. Safe driving. I think it's time for I'm still drinking my Coca-Cola, so I'm going to finish my Coke first before we have a cup of coffee. But how is everyone? How is everyone today? Really should take the label off. I don't think Coke is going to... Oh, let's take the label off. Even though you all know it's Coca-Cola, because I've said it's Coca-Cola. Are they going to do me for copyright? It's free advertising. The only problem is, why is the guy that tells everyone not to have sugar in anything drinking a thing with 28 spoons of sugar in it? Who knows? We're done it anyway. Damn you, advertising wizards. The stay start well for me, and I'm off work next week. Great stuff. That's great stuff. Hi Ben, I don't know. I haven't upset anyone. I've upset myself. Is who I've upset. I've upset myself with something I said that I'm not happy that I said, and I immediately apologise for it. Luckily, I know where I've done wrong, but thank you for saying I don't have I try not to. That's one of the things I always try and bring across, that I have no malice. I try and have no malice. Malice is not a part of any society, but I mean, definitely have made mistakes with myself. But we're getting there. We are getting there. I actually am going to have a coffee. Sod the Coke. Oh, yeah. Sod it. Let's have a coffee. Bang. Oh, it's still coffee. But as I was saying before, Nika, I'm my own biggest critic. My own biggest critic. Let's have a... Ooh. Let's have a latte, actually. Percolators, do you mean the siphon, Mr. Cody? Ooh. You talking this, sir? The old Harry O siphon, I can check for you. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. You can get one of these. You can get them from Maxi Coffee around £65, but there are loads of shops that sell them for different prices. I bought this in Cornwall for £85, I believe. So really fun. I do quite like them. Siphons. Have a burner under it. Water in there. Water rises into there. Add the coffee. Stir it profusely. Oh, big one. Oh, okay. Industrial. Oh. So, my child, I bought her for £3,000. Is what I bought her for, second hand. But you can get them brand new for about £5.50, I believe. That's how much the classics cost. But I think they're actually doing away with the classic because they're just not making money on them. They're not making money on them because they don't break. But I got this for £3,000, and it's the best purchase I made for a long time. Difference between a good person and a bad person is a good person knows when they have done wrong, so don't be the fact. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, I'm trying not to. Morning, Ian. Big up, sir. Hope you're having a great day. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's the one. Buy cheap, buy twice. I've what is it? Basically, oh no, I've worked with many machines in my somewhat career, but the most fun that I have had on machines in coffee shops, in terms of the way I set up, way I make coffee, was always La Mozzocco's, which is one of these. We had in Shoreditch for 3.5 years. Well, no, 4. About 3.5 to 4 years. We had a La Mozzocco Strada AV, which was an absolute dream, but I could never afford one of those. Unfortunately, they're like brand new, they're 12k, but they are absolutely marvellous machines. They just run like trains all day. But I was never not going to have a La Marzocco in this shop. I love La Marzocco. Big fans, as you can see, I've got many La Marzocco bands on my arm as well, of the Slayer one. It was either going to be them or Slayer. But La Marzocco, $3,000. I'm not spending. Slayer is an American machine from Seattle. The single group, so just one of these of a Slayer machine is £9,000. So if you get a free group, you're paying 18, 19 grand. It's just not worth it. They are phenomenal machines. They are absolutely phenomenal, and I loved working with the Slayer guys. But it's just too much money for a small business. Kimber, hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Hopefully the bloodsuckers didn't take too much of your blood. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, miss. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for the message earlier. And yeah, hopefully you're doing well, miss. So yeah, I haven't spoken. I don't know if you're about next week, Cody, but I am going to be in Canadian land. I'm going to be in Canada, seeing Mr. Alex, who none of you have met. You might see him eventually on here if he ever comes back to the UK for a holiday or whatnot. But Alex is one of my school friends. I went to King Solomon with him from 2006 to 2012. 2012. So I've known him for a very long time now. I met him in 2006. That's 16 years I've known Alex. But he's recently moved to Canada to be with his wonderful girlfriend Erica. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm visiting. But it really I'm seeing Bobby. So we'll be staying with Bobby the first night, well, because Erica's mum's birthday happens to be on Monday. So we'll be hanging out with Bobby K for the first night. What days are you there? I'm here in Canada from the 10th of October to the 17th of October. So I will be in there. Will you be in Canada for Thanksgiving on Monday? Yes, I will be, but we will not be going to a Thanksgiving dinner, unfortunately. The slight change of plan on that one, but we will be hanging out with Bobby. We will be hanging out with Mr. Kang and the wonderful family that is the Kang family, with little K, big K, Mama K, the nephew. I can never remember what the nephew's name is, but the nephew's a great chap as well. He's even been on the channel, so that's shit of me, isn't it? Big up, Cooves. Big up, Cooves. Sorry I'm not going to be sticking around today. Hopping onto Savage channel at 4. Just checking in before my active portrayal. Thank you, sir. Thank you for jumping in. It's lovely to see you as always. And yeah, Sava invited you, so do it. That was fun having Sava yesterday, having a chat with Sava, which is really funny because you'd think Sava and I are completely different ends of the spectrum, but we all talk about football at the end of the day. Kuva the Judas. Kuvas, yes. I'll see if I can get a hall pass. We'll just if you're around for the Champions League game, we will be in Scotland Yard on Wednesday. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Question mark. I think it might be. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? I think it's Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. But we will be in the Scotland Yard on Wednesday. Somehow take Alex. Alex is a Manchester United fan, so he's Southern Plastic, as a lot of us used to call him. But it's really funny. He supports Man United because his dad's family, I think, partially lived in. He was born in Barnet, Alex, but I think his family have members that have lived in Manchester, which is why they supported United. But Alex's mother's family, all Tottenham, like more. You couldn't get more top. Oh bloody hell! No adverts. Alex's mother's family are all born and bred Tottenham. His grandfather sat on the West Lover for many, many years. He had to stop going after he had to have his leg amputated, unfortunately, and he's no longer here with us now. He had a great bloke, but definitely a rest in peace to his wonderful bloke. But he sat on that West Stand majority of his life. Yeah, absolutely. But all of Alex's family are all born and bred Tottenham, of the mother side of the family. So it's really interesting. That his they still sit there. East Upper as well. What caused Alex to go so wrong? I don't know. I tried to take him to a pharmacist to get some medication for his idiocy, but at least his mother's side of the family got things right. Right. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. So unlike my Italy trip, which I didn't know how to vlog because I've never vlogged before in my life, we will actually be vlogging. We will be vlogging this trip to Canada. So hopefully you will see your friends from the community. We will be vlogging everything, or at least try to. We're gonna try and get as much possible. We're definitely gonna vlog Niagara Falls. I mean, we've got to do that, don't we? That's actually one of my bucket lists to go to Niagara. It's one of my bucket lists. It's just like it's one of the 8 wonders of the world. It's one of the 8th one. Yeah, it's one of the wonders of the world. So we're gonna try and vlog it as much as possible, and hopefully we can have a super duper vlog for everyone. Want to make it something that's going to be. Make sure you criticize out everyone. We will be going on a coffee crawl. I have found some places. I found the top 10 specialty coffee roasters in Toronto. So hopefully we'll be going to some of them. We're looking forward to seeing it because I don't know how the Canadians make coffee. I've never had the pleasure of working with a Canadian. I've worked with Americans. I've worked with Italians. I've worked with people from France. I've worked with people from Spain. I've have an amazing trip, Ben. Great stuff. Great stuff. Big up, Amir. Hopefully you're doing well. He's saying, well, be uncharacteristically aggressive. I'm not going to do that. We're just gonna be nice. We're gonna try and be as nice as possible. I've worked with Indian people. I've worked with so many people. I've worked with some Middle East. I've never worked with a proper Middle Easterner. I've worked with people with Middle Eastern background. I've never worked with another Jewish person, which is probably a good thing because we'll probably be arguing about chicken soup all day. But I've never worked with a Canadian. I've worked with people from America. I've worked with a lady from Texas. Was the person from America. I've worked with a couple of Americans, actually. I've worked with Australians. I've worked with New Zealanders. Big up, Nick. Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Have a wonderful trip. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. All good over here. Still very hot. It's going to cool down very soon. Needs to do a coffee tour of Israel. Got some lovely stuff. I need to go to Israel anyway. I need to go there anyway. But a coffee talk, there's some good stuff. Vegan culture in Tel Aviv is something to behold. It's the most increasingly vegan population on the planet, which is bizarre because we grew up from a culture of people that eat chillin and latkes every single day. So I need to do a trip over there. I need to go home at some point. And when I say home, spiritual home, England is my home, of course, but spiritual home, certainly. I'm not the most spiritual person, but I try and be. that there aren't actually any Canadians. In fact, Canada doesn't even exist. It's all done with special effect. Yeah. Who knows? I've met plenty of Canadians. I need to ask her when we're out there. I want to get Erica on a stream at some point because she is someone I deeply admire in terms of someone that talks about body positivity and the diet industry, because she had an eating disorder for many years caused by the diet industry telling people that what they should and shouldn't eat. It's an evil industry from some of the things I've seen from her Instagram page. And she's just wonderful. She's just a wonderful human being. And hopefully we can have her on the show one day and we just have wholesome conversations about how we all like chicken wings. But we need to speak to her when we're out there. Door is always open whenever you're ready. Absolutely. Definitely want to go out there at some point. It's definitely on the bucket list. Again, even though I've already been there many a time. I've been there a few times. I think my blue card is actually still valid. I think it's still valid. So I think I can just go there. I don't know how long. I think how long is the blue card available, valid for? It might actually be expired. I thought it was 10 years, just like a lot of the other ones. Oh. Coffee Shop Innovation Expo. Can I get free tickets? When is it? Do I not get a free ticket? I want a free ticket. Why would I send someone else a free ticket? I want a free ticket. I have to look that up. What's happening? Coffee Innovation Expo. We can share that. I would have brought Bob over to see you today, Ben, but he's having his hooves filed down. Good stuff. Hopefully that makes him feel slightly more comfortable. But, of course, shamed not to see you, but we will see you plenty of time, Kimber. We will see you soon. Coffee Innovation Expo. Oh, no, not Coffee Innovation Expo. 19th of October to the 20th of October. Free tickets? They're all free tickets. Who's going? 250 exhibitors. We might, for content. Share screen. Chrome tab. Share. Let's see who's there. Lalo Wines. 1881 Distillery. Why is Adrian Flux at a Coffee Innovation Expo? Allied Drink Systems. I don't know what they do. Artisan Biscuits. Bowsen Traders. Understandable. Beckford's Rum. I haven't seen a single coffee place yet. Beneto Italia. Is that Beneto the region or Beneto? Big Smoke Brewing Company. Okay. Birkentree, Scotland. Businessesforsale.com. Buttermilk Limited. Cambridge Scientific Solutions. Chadong. Chococo. Proudly handcrafted in Dorset. Lovely. Tea. Club Soda Wise Bar Trader. Cocktails and lollipops. Ooh. Big up, Anthony. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Lol, I should go. Do you want to go? We can go, Kimber. We can go. Dalla Corte. So my friend Matteo Di Lorenzo will be there because I know the guys at Dalla Corte very well. Devil's Row. Drink well. Drivers Drinks Limited. EcoFlow Energian. Edible cocktail toppers. Interesting. Embroidered logos for you. Fox's Burton's Companies. What do they do? Goat Drinks Limited. Okay. Good Rays. Grenade. Gile and Gimbal. Hofmeister Brewing Company. That's beer. Juno Bamboo Water. Le Cocktail. Not many coffee companies are there at the Coffee Innovation Expo. Mexican Booze, okay. Ministry of the Czech Republic. Interesting. I don't understand why the Minister of why the Czech Republic's there. I don't understand. Mocha Mundo Coffee, Mother's Ruin, My Greek Fat Wraps. That's not a coffee company. Myth Drinks, Nature Pack. There's a lot of people here. People's Captain Limited. Tapped Cocktails. I know the guys at Tapped Cocktails very well. I met the owner. Wasn't a fan of his espresso martini, and I told him that to his face. Made the only espresso martini that doesn't taste of espresso. Wilford's 0% Spritz. Wilson and Windsor. How many? There are no coffee companies here. Oh, bloody hell, I've got an order. Bloody hell, I actually have to do some work. Okay. What time does the post office shut? Woodford Green Post Office. Shuts at no. It's called Feelings. Feelings. Shuts at 5:30. Okay, I've got time. I've got time. Okay. Imagine that. I've got to do some bloody work for once. So let's unshare the stream. So let's remove that. Cough, cough. Your boy needs. Thank you for the order, Luke. Big up, Luke. Big up, Luke. Time for Ben to get back to work. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the order. Stop screen share. Yeah. So we've actually got to do some work. Well, I better be off. See you later, Kimber. I'll see you later. I'll text you in a bit. Always the way when you're due on holiday, you'll get loads of work Friday afternoon. Luckily, we have prepared. Do we have any decaf labels? Should do. Bang! You put me on the spot here, Luke. So you actually get to see live on air. You get to see your own bag of coffee getting packed. Oh yeah. Right. You don't need it ground, do you, Luke? Do you need it ground or do you want beans? That's really helpful, doing it live on air. Big up, Ben. Look forward to it. Can't find a decent decaf at Tesco. There isn't such a thing, a decent decaf at Tesco, to be honest with you. Ground. What do you need it ground for? What do you need it ground for? My grinder is naff. Do you need it for filter? Do you need it for espresso? 1209. I think we've got espresso machine. How powerful is it? How powerful is it? Is it a quite a strong one? So espresso machine, I would say about there. I would say should be alright. I think I've got is that my freshest decaf? No, 2809 is the freshest one. So I'll give you a slightly fresher one. It's an entry level DeLonghi. Okay, cool. That helps. Espresso machine. Bang. It is. Oh, that smells bloody lovely. 15 bar pressure. Oh, okay. 15 bar pressure. Maybe slightly finer then. Maybe 4 is enough. 28th of September. 28th of September. So September, that means 28th of May. There we go. Let's get the old scale. Hashtag come on you Spurs. Specialized label. Big up Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Everyone wish Bobby K a quick recovery because unfortunately he had a bit of an accident. He's had a bit of an accident and he's a bit rough around the edges at the moment. So everyone wish Bobby K a swift recovery. And I will see Bobby next week. You're not having to take time off now, are you? Are they giving you more time off? Because Bobby, I think he needed a splint in his finger. Six hours in the hospital, bloody hell. Jessica, so they have to give me light duties. Great stuff. As long as they're looking after you, Bobby. my ears. I need to get my glasses adjusted again. It's still a bit. It's still rubbing a bit around the ear. One more adjustment necessary. It's the problem we've got. I've gone up a prescription and I'm wearing much heavier glasses. Much heavier. So a bit. So need to do a few things. I need to get a haircut because we need to look our best if we're seeing our friend, Mr. Bobby K. We have to make sure we're totally looking half reasonable. I need to get a new one of these because it's still got my old logo on the stamp. I always sort of quite like that. Right, looks rather snazzy. That's the way we do things, Luke. We do things properly around here, or at least we try to. Where is that? Is that there? Awesome. Let's move the scale back. It's going to be fun, Bobby. I always double tape them. It doesn't look so good, but just make sure it's on this box going loose at all. Let's make that label quickly. I have to go finish work. So have a good trip. Give my best one. I will do, sir. Will do. Have a good weekend, sir. Have a good weekend. And up the Spurs. Really appreciate it. Can't believe you've got to watch you bag it. That's what you call fresh. I can't wait to try it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love this decaf. This decaf it's exceptional. And if I don't say so myself. Where can I find recent? So shipping labels. Shipping label 7. So let's open that. File, duplicate. Shipping labels 8. Just make sure we've got the right address. Bang on. Come on, save. Come on, P. So let's plug that into our handy printer. Is it Paul Stewart's birthday? What? It's Paul Stewart's birthday? No. It's Paul Stewart's birthday. How did we not know? Big up Paul Stewart on his birthday. We all need to sing happy birthday to Paul Stewart, but I'm not singing happy birthday. I'm terrible at singing. A massive happy birthday. Oh, that's happy birthday to Paul Stewart. Wide. Oh, there we go. To make sure we do not show Luke's address on the interwebs. I'll do that. You never know what people in this chat are going to send. And especially that lovely chat, Bobby K. You never know what he's going to be sending you, Luke. Ready to go. That's Luke's package. Oh, yeah. And we'll be sending that to him when the show's over in about, 45 minutes. Images of Bobby K lurking outside my house. Yep. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have done that. No. No, I've done the cardinal sin. Oh. Baccagale. 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 Come on. Cool. That makes it easier to use it next time. Awesome. As soon as the stream ends, we'll be running to the post office across the road. And that is how I bag a box of coffee on stream. Kudos. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Very much looking forward to seeing everyone. Slightly, I've never been on a flight that long on my own. It's going to be crazy. It's very different. I might actually end the stream early just to make sure they've got that parcel. Probably a good idea, actually. I think a load of other shows are on at the moment. So we're just a little minnow in the community at this moment in time. So we'll probably end in 10 minutes. We'll probably end in 10 minutes and send this parcel. That's more, sounds like a good idea. I don't know when they take the post today. I think we've already missed the collection, but it will definitely be sent tomorrow morning. That's if the strikes are on. Because quite rightly, the people of the Royal Mail, the men, the women, and everyone at the Royal Mail, they're not treated well enough. So I'm a big fan of the Royal Mail. The service they offer trumps any packaging service in the UK. It's better than all of them. So we should be very, very proud of our Royal Mail, even though it's no longer public. But I would say it's probably better. But saying that, if it's a private business, they should be acting like a private business and paying people properly and treating their employees properly and making sure that those people that work so hard in their sorting offices are happy. Because the Royal Mail it's an app. I've used DPD, I've used UPS, I've used FedEx. They all pale in comparison to the Royal Mail. Big up the Royal Mail. Big them up. Big up. So yeah, we will end the stream early today. What is happening today? There is nothing happening. I think everyone's bloody streaming. Everyone knows it's coffee company hour. Uh-oh, they're all having a fight. Who's having a fight? Chelsea are playing Wolves this weekend, aren't they? It's Diego Costa returning. Yeah, loads of people are streaming. Boo! Boo! I don't know why everyone's streaming on coffee company time. Everyone knows at 3:30 is coffee company time on a Friday. A beautiful photo, Amir. Let's give that a like. Everyone follow Amir on the old Instagram. I hate Diego Costa, but I hope he scores a hat-trick. Absolutely. That's cool. Filter inside a bag. And why is that guy... What is this? What is this? All these... Oh, and... Oh, that's beautiful. Tomorrow, I think, I'm going to visit Morrison's and cash in a load of my coins. And I'm actually going to show everyone. We can do this now because we now know how to do it. I think we're going to get... Oh. Accept. as many of you know, I do love my White Falcon. I'm very much dreaming of a White Falcon. That is the dream guitar for me. But this has come up recently, and I've been saving up for a long time. Been saving up for a long time for my White Falcon. This has come up recently. This has come up. It is a Les Paul Standard, but it's got a satin finish. And who here has ever watched? Who here likes Gary Moore? Who likes Fleetwood Mac? Who likes the original Guns N' Roses album, Appetite for Destruction? And who likes Fleetwood Mac? Because this screams that sort of vibe. I'm gonna have to have it. I've been saving up for a long time for a White Falcon, but this might actually be the one. If we do, if we go here, it just looks beautiful. I think that's the one. I think it's the one. With the flame as well. It's a AA flame, not a AAA flame. I think that's the one. I really think that's the one. Just need to make a bit more. I need to save a bit more money up. And I'm almost there. Do you like acoustic guitar? Yeah, I love acoustic guitars. I love them. But I'm more of an electric guy. I like my Les Pauls and I like my Telecasters. I like my White Falcons. Preferably, but I do want at some point a really good acoustic. Triple A 18, the most perfect guitar ever made. Do they have one on Anderton's? They do have one on Anderton's. Share the screen. I've got an American Standard Teddy. Great stuff. I've got one from DY Guitars. There's a guy that hand builds them in the UK. And he's really cheap though. But he hand builds them. All of his guitars are hand built. And it's a 60s Paisley. That's lovely. I need to get it intonated though, because I'm not so great with intonation. Share screen. Share screen. Chrome tab. Share. Bang. There we go. Oof. £3.9. Is that rosewood or a mahogany? The AAA 18. I think that's mahogany, right? Got to be mahogany. That's beautiful. I do love the triple O's. I think it would have to be. I do like my Gibson acoustics, but I think I prefer the sound of a Martin. For me, Martins just sound. They are the sound. We're actually losing. For me, Martins sound more woody and a bit more. They've got something about them that speaks to me personally because I love country music. So I think a triple O of some variety would be good for me. I do love my Gibsons though. I think I like Gibson style guitars. I really like Gibsons. The way Gibsons feel, they just suit me down to the ground because of the scale length, mahogany back and sides. I prefer it to rosewood. Yeah, and I would say though, if you're a singer, you should get rosewood. If you're a singer and you're playing like a songwriter, you should get rosewood because you probably know this, but for anyone that's not is watching the stream eventually or watching it back, if you go by EQ, if you look at middle of the road coloured woods like mahogany, they've got a very balanced EQ. Was rosewood, darker woods have a scooped mid range. So you've got up here with so you've got high end with the spruce. You've got low end with the rosewood, but it's in the middle. It's not very mid. So your voice occupies the space between the woods, so to speak. So if you're a singer, you should get rosewood. Absolutely, a rosewood family, whether it's Cocobolo or which is why it's if you're a singer or a songwriter that sings, you should get rosewood absolutely all day long so it doesn't fight with your voice. But I am not. One of the guitars I dream of is a rosewood Telecaster because I love the Beatles. The Beatles are one of my favourites. And the famous... God, I love discussing tone woods. Absolutely, it's one of my favourite things to talk about. I don't know many people that talk about tone woods, but I'm very much a fan of talking about tone. So, if my Gibson here, it's got a mahogany body, but it's got a maple neck, so it's very stable. But it's got that brightness you would get from the maple. Was my telly style guitar is very, very resonant because it's made of basswood and it's got a maple neck. Was my Gretsch is very low end because it's maple. It's a big body, but it's maple. But then it's got a laurel fingerboard. Laurel's part of the rosewood family as well, I believe, from what I remember. So that's because it's big, it's deep. Absolutely. I'm a big fan of maple. I'm a big fan of maple in guitars. It's really bright. But I do love the sound. Like a really good jumbo is wonderful. But the problem is I'm not strong enough to strum on a jumbo. I've got the my hands are like shovels because I'm not very articulate because that's why I do my job, because I've got asbestos hands. I haven't got the power to physically keep going on a jumbo. So something like a triple O would be great for me, I think. Light strumming. But the acoustic guitar world is so dark. Bloody hell, I haven't seen him in a while. Come back. One of these meetings that could have emailed kind of. Yeah, absolutely. We will be jumping off in a couple of minutes anyway, Fergo, because we're going to send this parcel to Luke. Completely agree, mate. There's a lot of guitar and a drum. Yeah. They are powerful. You need to have, you've got to really be able to hit the thing if you're playing a jumbo. Double O's are good. I think double O might work. Triple O is something you can cut. Absolutely. Right on. Yeah. I do like the sound of a sloped shoulder. So this is like Chinese to me. Yep. It is like, unless you understand it, you don't know. It's so personal as well. How every guitar It's got to suit the player. And not every guitar is the same. You could have exactly the same guitar made in exactly the same factory with the same type of wood, but they're all different. Two Les Paul would sound completely different. A lot of people are like really like anti the idea of talking about tone woods. But if you listen to two Les Pauls that are made back to back, they sound completely different, completely and utterly different. I've played guitars exactly the same, but they resonate different with different people. It's like how the one finds the wizard, Mr. Potter, and it's exactly the same. So I'm so lucky that my Les Paul it fits me perfectly. It sits perfectly the way I sit, because the majority of the time, because I'm not trying to make a noise at home when I'm practicing, like late at night, I just sit on my bed. I'm playing with the guitar. It fits in my Telecaster. It fits perfectly. Both are really loud acoustically as well for my electric guitar, so that really helps. Both my solid body guitars are louder than my Gretsch, which is crazy. That shows how well made they are. So yeah, it's a totally weird world, but it's a wonderful world, and it's something I like to talk about. I wish I had more guitar players to talk about it, because it's a conversation I have all the time with myself. I've gone to bed at 4 a.m. thinking about, would this work better? Would this work better? It's crazy. 100%. I'm absolutely. You've got to be. Anyone that says every guitar is that, no, they're all different. And on that note, it's actually time to end the stream, because we're going to send this parcel. Love Gretsch, love my Gretsch, but that's why I want my White Falcon. But that Les Paul it's disturbed the force. It's disturbed the force, and I think I've got to have it. I'll get my White Falcon eventually, but I think now that they're doing these satin finished Les Pauls, I think that screams me. I think single cut guitars, I think that is me. I think single cut, solid bodies, so I like Telecasters and I like Les Pauls. Those are the guitars that suit my playing style and suit the way I sit with one and my body style. But we can talk about this till the cows come home. So yes, we will be back in a week. We will be back not this Monday, not this Tuesday, the Tuesday afterwards. We look forward to seeing you when we're back. And we have I need to add you to the bloody list, Luke, as well, I think. I don't know if I've added you in the list here, but we're going to add a couple of people to the list when we get back. Thank you to everyone that's joined the stream. Thank you to everyone that might be watching at home. See you Monday. See you Monday, Bobby. Oh, I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to pack. I'm going to drink some wine tonight at Mr. Yan's. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, enjoy the holiday. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. As always, if you smell what the coffee is brewing, we will see you in Canadian land. Big up all, big up all, big up the NHS, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And ta-ra for now. Thank you, guys.